Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how Rian Johnson is wanting to update us on his own trilogy that was promised pre-Last Jedi that still to this day has not come. And I don't know, I'm recording this on October 21st. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this on the same day or like wait a few days to upload this. Anywho, like, at this point, do we really care? Because I've been hearing all these things about how Rian Johnson's trilogy is going to continue, and how his trilogy is not, and oh my god, my notifications on here is like having a seizure right now. But, let's get into this, shall we? Rian Johnson has given fans an update to the status of his planned Star Wars trilogy, and it sounds like there's reason to be optimistic. The filmmaker's 2017 entry, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, proved to be a huge hit with critics and polarized audience. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if being a huge hit in this scenario is a good thing. Anywho, while Lucasfilm had initially announced that Johnson was going to develop a new trilogy of films set in the Star Wars universe, the status of the project has become increasingly ambiguous over the past few years. Well, yeah, because Kathleen Kennedy announced it shortly before The Last Jedi came out, and The Last Jedi has been having mostly bad reviews. So, from, at least I've been hearing, mostly bad reviews. It has mixed reviews, but, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let me continue so I can inform my thoughts, too. While Lucasfilm has initially announced that Johnson... Wait, I already read that. Some fans have speculated that the divisive nature of The Last Jedi may be thrown to a spanner in the works. But in the new podcast interview, Johnson has revealed that the delays so far has been down to scheduling. He has been speaking to Friday's Warrior Circus podcast ahead of the release of his new film Glass Onion, the first of the multiple planned sequels in his 2019 Whodunit Knives Out. I've talked to Star Wars boss Kathleen Kennedy about the trilogy, and we're still talking about it, Johnson said. I had such an amazing experience making The Last Jedi. It's entirely a matter of scheduling. For me, putting Glass Onion out and making the next one of these, the answer is, I don't know. Johnson was then asked whether audiences will eventually get to see his own Star Wars trilogy. God, I hope so, he responded. Glass Onion Knives Out Mystery is released on Netflix on December 23rd. Now, I probably won't the only way I would see his trilogy, I'll say this, the only way I'll probably see his trilogy if other people pay for my ticket. Because I am not going out of my way to see his Star Wars trilogy. If I have to pay money for it. I haven't even seen Knives Out. Because I did not like how he handled criticism towards fans with The Last Jedi. Now, if he handles it better with the first Star Wars film, then I might actually watch the first Star Wars film in theaters, as well as Knives Out. I'll give Knives Out a chance if Rian Johnson takes the criticism to the first film in his trilogy better than The Last Jedi. But I also made this argument with Avatar 2. Before we got the first trailer, because Avatar 2 has been 12, 14-ish years that we got Avatar 2 after Avatar 1. And my whole thing was with Avatar 2, it's taking so damn long. do we really care at this point? It's like, is there like fans going to be as excited at this point as like they probably would have been if Avatar 2 came out sooner? And I didn't think so. Like there would be as many fans excited, maybe interested but not as excited. But I know like Drunk 3PO is excited for Avatar 2, and I'm happy for people like Drunk 3PO who is excited for Avatar 2. But like, I'm happy if you're excited about Rian Johnson's trilogy. I really am for you. If you are, but after how like I'm still butthurt on how he like killed off Luke Skywalker. I didn't like. I'm in the camp where like I didn't mind grumpy old Luke Skywalker so much in the Last Jedi because we still had like a film. When I was watching that, I said, okay, I might not be a fan of grumpy old Luke Skywalker who's hopeless, but we still got another movie where we can see him being the Luke that we kind of knew from the original trilogy. He died. It was a Force ghost. And granted that he was kind of the Luke that we knew from the original trilogy, I think Luke Skywalker went out like a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's just one criticism I have of the Last Jedi. But like I said, I'm not a huge fan of how Rian Johnson decided to take the criticism and for the film. So, which is why I'm like really hesitant of even watching his movie in theaters, or even buying my own ticket just to see his movie in the theater. And again, if you guys are excited for his trilogy, that I don't even know if it's going to come out or not, because then I'm happy for you. And I feel like Rian Johnson, like Star Wars, even though it's like, in my opinion, not as good as the George Lucas era of Star Wars still has that power, I feel like, in the industry, where if you are attached to Star Wars, then the general public, maybe not the hardcore fans, but the general public will say, "Oh my God, another Star Wars movie! Let's do this! Yay, 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 yay!" And I feel like Rian Johnson to take that and use it to his favor. Have it where like he should not hesitate any longer. Like, sure, he has this Knives Out trilogy, and it seems like the second one's coming out in December. Put that on hold. Work on his trilogy, at least the first episode, and see where it leads. And hopefully, I do hope that Rian Johnson does, like, with this trilogy, I do hope that he takes better care with that than he did with The Last Jedi, because for people like me, Star Wars is sacred. And if you don't come at Star Wars with some sacredness, then it's pretty much like an FU to the fans. And I enjoyed Rebels. I enjoyed Clone Wars Season 7. And yes, I say Season 7 because under Disney. I enjoyed Rebels. Rogue One. I think I said Rogue One already. Mandalorian. What else? Andor currently. Because those shows, and to a lesser extent, The Force Awakens, those shows and the movie all came at Star Wars, I feel, with more sacredness than what Rian Johnson did with The Last Jedi. And I hope that he does take the more sacred route with The Last Jedi. I mean, with his trilogy than he did with The Last Jedi. And that's just how I feel. But, like I said, am I open to see this in theaters? Only if someone else pays for my ticket. I'm being dead serious too. Only if someone else pays for my ticket. If they don't, then seriously doubt that I will see Ryan Johnson's Star Wars film on DVD. Me on movie on the theaters. Disney Plus maybe, but I refuse to like pay. And I don't even pay for Disney Plus. It's my father who pays for Disney Plus. So I'm not technically paying to watch it. It's my father's paying me to watch the film with me on Disney Plus. So I'm not going to be spending my own money. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, are you guys still interested in Ryan Johnson's trilogy? Do you guys think it's gonna happen? Which I am seriously doubting, but do you guys think it's still gonna happen? What do you guys think about this article as well? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm gonna shut up because Nemo's sleeping. May the force be with us all. Later, taters.